Jaelen, what's it like to be back on the field, having this kind of camp, making every catch after what you went through?
Just a testament to anybody who's going through anything. Just keep working, keep grinding, and days will get better.
Did you feel coming in you had a legit shot to make this team?
Since I've been here, yes, that's been the goal, just to grind every day and just put it on film.
Do you think you're really picking up the last couple days? It seems like you've moved up.
Yeah, I feel it. Just coming in every day with the mindset of a new day, new rep, new play, one play at a time, and just doing all I can out there to show the coaches I want to be here.
You've been around a little bit, but is there still any extra juice when you're running with the ones like you were today?
Yeah, definitely. Of course, anytime you got the opportunity to go out there with the ones, you got to be on your A game and show the coaches that you belong out there.
This is a pretty deep receiving group. How good can this offense be with all you guys?
We all learn from one another. So, no matter who's out there, we all learning. Whoever is on the film, we're learning from them. So I think that's the biggest thing, that we could all learn from one another. As far as the competition goes, that's going to be there. Everybody has to go out there and compete, against one another. But as far as us, we're like a family in there. Taking the coaching and taking the key points from the older guys as well.
When did you have your surgery last
2018 of January.
year? So do you feel back totally? You got everything?
Yeah, I feel stronger than ever, actually.
And faster?
Yes, sir.
Was there a point where you were discouraged and didn't know if you'd get this opportunity?
Of course, I think that's with any battle, anything you're going through. When you hit rock bottom, I think that those thoughts always come, but it's just about not really so much listening to yourself, but talking to yourself and putting the work in, and hopefully seeing the light at the end of the tunnel.
There's a lot of receiver types here. What do you bring? What's your skill set that you bring to this team?
I'm just a hard worker. Whatever the coaches need me to do, I go out there and do it, whether it's special teams or, digging out those safeties in the run game, whatever it is, that's what I want to be here for the coaches and be able to be versatile.
Now that you're back, was it rock bottom?
I mean, at a time it felt like it, but there's no place to go but up when you are that low. So just got to keep working and keep putting the plays together.
Did you spend any time with Odell before he got here?
As far as, we had the same agent, so we had a friendship beforehand as well. So he's always been somebody I learned from and looked up to. Actually, things coming full circle and us being here together is crazy.
What's it like to practice with him and watch him every day?
Like I said earlier, we all learn from one another. So things that he does out there that I could learn from. I ask him when he comes out the field, should I take this step or that step? He's open to us, and he talks to us. He tells us, key things that we can learn from him, and Jarvis the same way.
He's not an overwhelming-looking physical specimen just to stand next to him, but obviously he's been one of the best. What's the stuff that he does that makes him one of the best?
His work ethic. I think his willingness to win, his willingness to compete every day, it just brings an aura to our receiver room. And him accomplishing, the things he has accomplished and still having that willingness to win and compete, shows us it's a whole lot of work to be done for everybody.
Do you marvel when he's over on the jug machine catching one-handed?
Oh yeah, when he makes some plays, we all, like, man, he really made that play. That's crazy, but that's what he does, and it comes easy to him, and to us, it's exciting. So we want to go out there and do this stuff too.
How do you think? What enables him to do that so easily? Those one-handed catches.
I'm not sure. Besides his hands are huge, and he just got great ball skills. Somebody like that, once in the blue come along, and to be able to make those catches. I think that it helps everybody in there want to compete and want to be better as well.
What's your observations about your quarterback here?
I love Baker. Just his attitude every day, talks to everybody. We all feel like we come up to him and ask him anything, and that's what I love about him. He's open. He wants us to be open with him, and it makes you want to compete for him and go out there and work harder for him. When you have a guy like that, around you.
I feel like I've seen him kind of work with you a little more closely these last few years, like during that scrimmage report, those one-on-ones. He was kind of pulling you aside before the routes, things like that. Today, I think I saw him too. Is he kind of taken a special interest in you?
You know, I don't really pay attention to that type of stuff, but you know, if he is, that's great. And you know, like I said, you know, he's one of those guys that you know you could learn from. You pick up on it. He explains things great. So when you know get that opportunity, you know, you want to you know take full advantage of those opportunities and listen to him and do exactly what he wants you to do.
Does it? Do you have to do a double take at first? He's only 6 feet, so he's not a big guy, but he can throw the ball pretty far and pretty hard. Is there kind of a sense that wow, that's a pretty good ball coming out of a body that size?
I mean, I've been watching Big, you know, since he was in college. So I mean, it's not a surprise to me at this point. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone at this point. You know, the things that Big can do.
On you, you were a fairly high draft pick, and the question is, at that point, what did you think your NFL career was going to be? Now that you've been through all you've been through, what do you think it's going to be from here?
You know, I think those things happen because you know they have to happen. You know, you can't really get through anything without going through anything. So I think that you know the way things happen are all for a reason, and I'm here right now for a reason, and I'm going to take full advantage of it and go out there and work every day.
What are some of the main things you learned that you're applying now?
You know, just every day you got to come in every day. No matter what the outside stuff is going on, you got to get rid of that and come into work every day and lock in and focus every day.
Jaelen, when you were a third-round pick, I don't know if you felt like this back then, but then in your situation now, you probably feel like every snap matters.
Of course, after everything I've been through, every snap does matter, especially now. And you know, just me showing the coaches and you know showing everybody I want to be here is what's driving me.
When you were hurt, you know, rehabbing, was there somebody who helped you? Was it your family, the trainer?
Oh yeah, you know, I got a close friend, Rob. He was with me every day, every step of the way. You know, my mom, you know, they're a real faithful family. They prayed for me every day. And, you know, my agent, he just stuck by my side and just, you know, helped me get through it. There was times I didn't always have the best attitude, but they helped me get through things. And, you know, even now, you know, it's a blessing to be here.
Rob, was he a friend from college, Rob?
We grew up together. He's been a childhood friend.
You've known him since you were little. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's most responsible for you signing here on the Browns side? Who took the interest in you?
Well, Coach Henry, I believe, recruited me out of JUCO when he was at LSU, and you know I think that was a big interest right there. I think he you know had a lot to do with me. I'm not really sure, but he had I believe he had a lot to do with me coming in for a workout and all that.
Your size probably naturally gets you into the door. Situation like this.
I mean, coming
up.
up.
Physical receiver.
Yeah, very. Yes, sir. Coming off injury and stuff, you know, you gotta, you know, you can't really assume anything. You know, no matter how big you are, you gotta just put the work in.
Thinking back to when you were a young receiver, or whenever you were starting, to realize you're going to be a receiver, who were some of the wideouts you really related to?
I like, you know, I looked up to guys like Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Brandon Marshall. Those guys were with the big body type and knew how to have great body control with the contested catches. And those are guys that I watched and still am watching and learning from.
Were you a big kid from the time you were 6 or whatever?
I always believe I was bigger than everybody.
A couple more.
How much does it help to have Demarius Randall here, given your history?
Oh, a lot, because, you know, it just helped me be comfortable out there when I used to make plays against him at ASU. Nah, but Demarius is a great guy, and I believe that, you know, he was actually talking to me through my rehab process and was telling me that you never know what could happen, and I ended up here too, so never know. You know, Demarius could have had an impact on me coming here too as well. I'm not really sure, but he was definitely a very good friend to me when I wasn't on the team.